Hi, I'm Rachel, and I'm being interviewed and coached by Shannon Cox.
So tell me a little bit about yourself, Rachel, and what your background is.
So, like I said, I'm Rachel Topper, and I graduated from High Point University with a degree in marketing, and I decided to stay for the master's degree in business and communication, and that's where I fell in love with communications and ended up in the field I am.
So what organization are you working with, and what do they do?
So I'm working for the Make-A-Wish Foundation as the communications director, and Make-A-Wish grants wishes or experiences to children who are terminally ill.
Now tell me why you decided to work with Make-A-Wish.
I decided to work with Make-A-Wish because the foundation is something that's bigger than just myself, and so that's something I've always wanted to do is give back to others, and this is a great way to do that.
And what do you feel is the most important thing for viewers to know about this organization?
I think the most important thing to know is just how impactful volunteering and donating is and how much of a difference they can make in a child's life.
And then can you close by telling us a little bit more something about Make-A-Wish and how you'd like to end on what note?
So really, I just want to leave all of our viewers with how important this foundation is in the lives of impacting the lives of children and families who are very sick and going through very difficult treatments. So if you want to know more, reach out to me or go to makeawish.org. Thank you.
Okay, you did a really, really good job. You kept your eye contact and everything. I think going on for the next interview portion, maybe expand a little bit more about Make-A-Wish and like maybe like what kind of wishes they're granting, or even you could even say how they're solely based on donations. I know you were talking to me about how the donations is a big thing.
Yes,
to bring up like how maybe in the closing how an important thing for people to know is to educate themselves on Make-A-Wish, and then followed by possibly even donating to the organization.
That's a good idea.
But I think the rest is really, really good. So if you want to start up again, we'll go.
All right. So I'm Rachel, and I am being interviewed by and coached by Shannon Cox.
So welcome. Tell me a little bit about yourself. What's your background?
So I'm Rachel Topper, and I graduated from High Point with a degree in marketing, and I also attended High Point to do the master's in business leadership and communication, and that's how I got into the communications field and really fell in love with it.
And what is the organization that you're working with, and what do they do?
So I'm the communications director at Make-A-Wish Foundation. So Make-A-Wish is a foundation that grants wishes or experiences to terminally ill children. So a lot of times these experiences they might be going to an amusement park like Disney World is a big one, or experiences like becoming Batman for a day.
And what made you want to work with this particular organization?
I wanted to work with this organization because they do so much for children who really need something that gives them hope. And I wanted to work for an organization that's bigger than just myself. And that's something I've always wanted to do. So this is definitely a great organization to do that.
And what is the most important thing you think viewers should know about your organization?
I think the most important thing is how impactful their donations and their support can be for these children who are really struggling with difficult treatments, and for their families as well.
And on a closing note, what would you like to say about Make-A-Wish?
I just like to say how impactful it is to donate, because this is an organization that relies completely on donations and volunteers. So definitely educate yourself on Make-A-Wish and get involved. That's the best thing you can do. And if you want to know more, you can reach out to me or go to makeawish.org.
Perfect.